package we're going to demonstrate is the RColorBrewer package. This package generates color palettes for use in graphics in R. There are 3 types of palettes you can generate with RColorBrewer. The first is called the sequential palette, and it uses light colors for low data values and dark colors for high data values. The second one is called diverging, and it uses dark colors for extreme values and light colors for values in the middle. Finally, the third kind of palette we can generate is a qualitative palette. This kind of palette is best for nominal or categorical data. The colors in these palettes are equal in darkness and lightness and simply provide distinguishable differences within the plotted data.
To start using RColorBrewer, we need to first install the package. So we're going to take this, install .packages, and use what we want to install, which is RColorBrewer, and we're going to install it. It sometimes takes a while to work, but yeah, there it's installed, and then you do library RColorBrewer to make sure it's in your library. So now that we've installed the package, we're going to first look at all the possible palettes that we can create. So how we're going to do this is display.brewer.all, and that will get you the palette. So we're going to make this window a little bigger so you can, see what we installed. Yeah. So these are all the palettes that you can create. The top section is the sequential, which we talked about earlier. The middle one is qualitative, and then the bottom one right here is divergent.
Next, we're going to display a specific palette, and the command to use this is display.brewer.pal, and you're going to have 2 parameters in there. One is going to be n, and the other is going to be the name of the palette you want to display. So for example, let's say you want to display a sequential blue palette of 5 colors. We would input this display.brewer.pal, parentheses, 5, comma, and then in quotes, blues. So we're going to run this, and your palette comes up on the side over here. For the first parameter in display.brewer.pal, the first value must be at least 3. The maximum value for a sequential palette is 9. The maximum value for a divergent palette is 11, and the maximum value for a qualitative palette depends on the palette that you want to display. So just to show you a couple more examples, here's an example of a diverging palette using the spectral palette. This one has 7 values, as you can see we input here. And then here's an example of a qualitative palette with 9 values using a pastel set, and that shows up over here.
To see all the palette name options, you can refer to the help page by typing $brewer.pal, just like how we did in class. And then you can scroll down and you will see all the different types of palettes over here. Sequential, the diverging, and the qualitative, and these are the max values that you can put in to the function. Have your desired palette, you can implement it into your R projects. So let's take a look at an assignment we had from last week with the World Bank data. So here we have the code, and this code just makes the scatter plot in black.
I want to use like a color palette that we've created. Instead of typing in display.brewer.pal, we're going to just type in brewer.pal right here, and then the number we need and what we want. So we're going to set that as demo, so set it as a variable demo and run that, and then after that we're going to use the same data as before, but this time we're going to use the color equal demo rather than 1 or 1 through 6, something like that. And this time we see the colors come up on the screen, each with our own. And we can make it a little bigger, like that. It's really cool because we can assign colors rather than previously when we just used the R colors 1 to 6. We can use whatever palette we want, which is what's really nice about that.
So to learn more about this package, such as the different palettes that can be generated, you can consult the help by typing $RColorBrewer and running that. And then everything comes up on the side right here.